Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to continue exercise 10.3. Okay, in the previous class, we have just found the area of a rectangle, area of the square, and one word problem we have discussed. Now we can start with the fifth problem. You can take page number 219 in your NCERT textbook. Okay, so you can refer the question in your textbook. What is the cost of tiling a rectangular plot of land 500 meter long and 200 meter wide at the rate of rupees 8 per 100 square meter? Okay, so we are supposed to find the cost of tiling. Actually, what is the shape of that land, children? It is in rectangle shape. That plot is in rectangular shape plot. What is the length of that plot? 500 meter long means what? 500 meter length. 200 meter wide means 200 meter breadth. We are going to tile this. Tile means what? We are going to fix the tiles inside it. So inside the region, if you are learning, that is nothing but the area. When you are doing the fencing, it is perimeter. When you are doing fixing the tiles inside the region, that is you are learning about the area. Okay, so now we are going to do the find the cost of the tiling. Okay, first length of a rectangular plot. Okay, length of a rectangular plot is what? 500 meter. Okay, then width of the rectangular plot. Okay, width of the rectangular plot is how much? 200 meter. So length I have found, width I have found. So what is the area of the rectangular plot? What is the formula? Area of the rectangular part, L into B square units. What is the length here? 500 into 200. So 500, 5 2s are 10, 0, 0, 0, 0. So how much square meter is there? 1 lakh square meter is there. That is what the total area of this rectangular plot. Next, what we have to find? We should find the cost of tiling. What is the cost they have given? We have to cost at the rate of rupees 8 per 100 square meter. Not for per meter, children. For 100 square meter, the cost is cost of tiling. 100 square meter is how much? Rupees 8. Correct? Cost of tiling 100 square meter, not for 1 square meter. It is for 100 square meter, rupees 8. Then for 1 lakh, how much? Then for cost of tiling, 1 lakh square meter is rupees 8 into 1000. So rupees 8000 is the total amount which is required to tile this rectangular plot. Listen, children, in usual questions they will be giving for 1 meter 10 rupees means for 10 meter 100 rupees. That is the meaning, right? But the question here is per 100 square meter, which means for 100 square meter 8 rupees. So 1 lakh means how many zeros extras we have added? When compared to 100, how many zeros are added? 3 zeros. So into 1000. So 8 into 1000, 8000. So 8000 rupees is required to tile this rectangular shape of land. Okay. Next is your 8th problem. What is the question? See, 6th and 7th problem is your homework, okay. 8th problem, a floor is 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. One floor is there, that is in rectangle shape. Okay, what is the length of that floor? 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. a square carpet. Carpet means what? That cloth like something, right, which will be laid on that like red carpet, right? So a square carpet of side 3 meter is laid on the floor. So in this floor we are laying one square carpet. Okay, we are putting one square carpet. What is the square carpet as a carpet's side? 3 meter. Okay, which is laid on this floor. Find the area of the floor that is not carpeted. See, only this region is carpeted. Remaining this empty space is not carpeted. So we are supposed to find the area that is not carpeted. Now, length of the floor. What is the length of the floor? Length of the floor is equal to 5 meter. Breadth of the floor is equal to 4 meter. So, what is the area of a floor? Area of the floor is equal to length into breadth. So, we'll do 5 into 4. 5 4s are 20 square meter. So, this is what the 20 square meters, nothing but area of this floor. Fully is area of the floor, which is 20 square meter. Now, side of a square carpet. What is the side of the square carpet? Side of a square carpet is 3 meter. So, what is the area of a square carpet? Area of a square carpet is side into side square units. Side into side square units. What is the side? 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9 square meter. So, I have find the area of the floor, then area of the square carpet. Now, what we have to do? We have to find area that is not carpeted. See, if you subtract this square parquet area from this floor area, you will get the remaining which is not carpeted, right? So, what you will write? Area of the floor minus area of a square carpet. Okay, area of the floor minus area of a square. What is the area of a floor now? 20 minus area of a square is 9. So, how many area is not carpeted, children? 11. So, 11 square meter is not carpeted. This is what the area which is not carpeted. Okay. Next is your 9th problem. What is the question? 5 square flower beds, each of sides 1 meter are dug on piece of land 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. Okay. Flower beds means what? See, you can see some grass, like it is in the shape of rectangle or square something, right? That is fixed. Okay, that is fixed on a land. Okay, that land is actually in the shape of rectangle. Okay, what is it? It is dug on a piece of land. This is a piece of land. What is the length and breadth of that land? 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. What is the remaining part of the land? For example, this 5 flower beds are kept. Okay, 5 flower beds are kept in this piece of land. We are supposed to find this remaining side where these flower beds are not there. Okay, so this 5 flower beds are kept on the dug on a piece of land. That land size is in 5 meter length and 4 meter wide. Then that small flower bed is in 1 meter side. Okay, that is what the given question. Okay, first you should find the area of this small flower bed. Okay, so what is the side of each flower bed? What is given? Side of each flower bed. Okay, each flower bed means what? For one flower bed. Okay, what is the side actually? 1 meter. So, what is the area of each flower bed? What is the area, children? Side into side. Okay, so what is the area of each flower bed? Side into side. So, what is the side here? 1 into 1 square meter. So what is the area of this each is flower bed, children? See the small region that is the each. So this small region is 1 square meter. So what is the area of 5 flower bed? What is the area of 5 flower bed? 5 into 1, 5 square meter. Yes, for 1 flower bed, what is the area? 1 square meter. For 5 flower bed, what is the area? 5 square meter. Okay, so now we are finding the length of this total area of the land. Okay, now what is the length of the land? Length of a land is equal to 5 meter. What is the breadth of a land, children? Breadth of a land is 4 meter. Okay, the breadth of the land. Okay, length of a land, this big land length is 5 meter and breadth is 4 meter. So what is the area of the land? What is the area of what is the shape of this land, children? It is rectangle. Why it is rectangle? Because they have length as well as breadth. So the area of a land is equal to length into breadth square units. What is length here? 5 into 4. 5 4s are 20 square meter. So area of the land is 20 square meter. So this total area of the land, we can write total area of the land is 20 square meter. Now what is the area or remaining area of remaining part of land? Area of remaining part of land. So now we are supposed to find this area, this one. Okay, this area we are going to find. How we will find this area? You will subtract this 5 flower beds length minus this one. Okay, so this total area you will subtract this 5 flower bed length. Correct? So area of the remaining part is nothing but total area of land. Total area of the land minus area of 5 flower bed. Okay, so if you from this total area I am subtracting this 5 flower bed length, so you will get this remaining area. So what is the total length area of the land, children? 20 minus what is the area of 5 flower bed? Area of 5 flower bed is 5. So 20 minus 5 is how much? 15 square meter. So what is the remaining area? 15 square meter is the remaining area of that land. Okay, that is what we have to find it. Okay, next is your 10th problem. By splitting the following figures, okay, into rectangles, we are supposed to find the areas. Okay, so this is one figure. We are going to find, this is one irregular shape figure. Okay, we are going to split this figure like rectangles. Okay, we are going to split this figure like rectangles and we are going to find the area of this total figure. Okay, so first I'm just going to recreate this figure, right? So once you should draw like this, as well as I'm going to draw a different figure for that. Okay, first you should understand how to draw it. First you draw the same figure what it is given in the textbook. Okay, okay, I'm just drawing the same figure, because only if you draw like a same figure you will understand what are the changes to be done in this figure. Okay, the same figure, this length, everything is same as usual, you should draw it, but we have to convert this figure with small rectangles. Okay, if you convert like that only, it will be more convenient for us to do the calculation. Okay, so I have drawn the same as like this figure. Now, okay, now what we have to do, we have to split this total figure as small rectangles and we should find the area of this figure. Okay, now listen, I am just going to convert this like this. Okay, I am just going to convert like this. Okay, see, this total length in rectangle opposite sides are equal, that you know, right? Okay, so if I split like this side and this side are equal. right? But here it is 3. From this to this it is 2. So what will be the remaining, the small thing? It will be 1, because 2 plus 1 3. So here also 3. Okay, so this is 3 children. So here it is already 2. From this to this it is 2. What will be this remaining? 2 plus 1 3. In order to get this 3, I should add 1. So 2 plus 1 3. So here it is 2, here 1. So this become a rectangle. This is one rectangle, but it looks like square, but it is actually rectangle, because see, this value is 3. This value is also 3. Here this total length is 4, but from this to this it is 3. What is the remaining here? 1, because 3 plus 1 4. Here also 4. So this length is 4. This length is 3. So this has length and breadth is given. Okay, so this is one rectangle. Now I am just going to convert this into some other figure, which is very easy. Okay, now next what we have to do, we are going to convert this small thing, or any triangles you can frame, but it is based upon our convenience. Okay, now I am just going to join like this. Okay, if I join, this is 2, so this length is also 2. This is 1, so this is also 2, was a 1. Okay, this is 2, so this opposite is also 2, because it looks like a rectangle. So this is 1, so this is also 1. Okay, now next what we are going to convert it. Okay. Now next is what, from this to this it is 4. Okay, from this length to this length it is 4. Now we are going to do some small changes. Okay, it is not that much big, but it is a small change. Okay, now I am just going to split here. I am just going to split it here. 2 plus 1 3. Upon this whole length will be 3. Correct? 2 plus 1 3. So this whole length will be 3. Next what we are going to do? Next, from this to this, what is the length? That is what we are going to find it. Okay, this to this, what is the length? Here, what it is given here? 1 plus 1 2. Okay, so 1 plus 1 2. So 1 will go here. So what is the length here from this to this? This total length is 2. Sorry, total length is 3. From this to this, it is 3. So in that, 1 will go. What is the remaining here? It is 2. So this is also 2. Okay. So if this is 2, this is also 2. So this total length is 4. So 4 minus 2, 2. So this is 2 and this is 2. So here also it is 2. Next, 3 plus 1, 4. This total length is 4. So I have separated them into 4 rectangles. See, the splitting is very much important, children. Now I am going to mention it. What is that figure? Okay. So now I have given all this, I have separated this big figure into small rectangles. Okay. So now I am just going to mark this length and breadth. Just I am going to highlight this. Okay. So it will be very useful for you. So this is your breadth 3 centimeter and 2 plus 1 3 centimeter. Okay. Okay. 2 plus 1 3 centimeter. Next, this is 4 and 1 here 3. So here 4. So length is 4 and breadth is 3 centimeters. So this is what your rectangle. Okay. Next, this is 1. So this is also 1. Here 2. This is also 2. Okay. Next, I am just going to consider this rectangle. So this is 2. So here this is also 2. Next, here 2 plus 1 3. This is also 3. So 3 centimeter length, 2 centimeter breadth. So next, 3 plus 1 4. Here also 4. Here 2. Here also 2. So 4 centimeter length, 2 centimeter width. So I am just going to mark this as small rectangles. Okay, I am going to start here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Okay, I have just marked all this with the small with the points. Okay, so it will be very convenient for us to do the calculation. First, I am going to find the area of this small rectangle. See, this is the first rectangle, second rectangle, third rectangle, fourth rectangle. Okay, so first I am going to find the area of the first rectangle. Area of first rectangle. How we will find the area of first rectangle? L into B. What is the length of this first rectangle? 4 centimeter. What is the breadth of this rectangle? 3 centimeter. 4 3s are 12 square centimeter. Why it is in centimeter, children? Because the measures are given in centimeters. So it is square centimeter. Next, area of second rectangle. Area of second rectangle. L into B. What is the second rectangle? This one. What is the length? 2. Breadth is 1. Upper 2 into 1, 2 square centimeter. Next, area of third rectangle. Area of third rectangle is what? L into B. Okay, this is your third rectangle. What is the length of this rectangle? 3. Breadth is 2. 3 2s are 6. See, be very careful while you are writing the length and breadth. Because if you make some mistake, then it is entirely wrong. Okay. Area of fourth rectangle. Area of fourth rectangle. This one. What is the length? Length and breadth. What is the length here? 4. Breadth is 2. 4 2s are 8 square centimeter. So I have find the area of all the 4 rectangles. Now what is the total area? Because we should not stop till what we have found. We should add all the 4. Only then we will get the total area of this figure. Total area is equal to 12 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. 20 plus 8, 28 square centimeter. So this is what the total area of this big figure. So children, this segregating is something different. Others all it is very easy. As usual you can do it. Okay. In this video I have explained you a few word problems. And in that I have given 6th and your 7th problem as your homework. I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.